What's going on, guys? The Functional Bro here, and I'm going to teach you how to swing a kettlebell perfectly in 5 minutes. Before we get into kettlebell swings, one requirement, prereq, is the ability to hinge, to push back and load up my posterior chain muscles eccentrically, and then we're going to pop through with our kettlebell swing. So if you don't have the hamstring mobility and the proprioception to push back into a hinge, it's something that you should figure out first, okay? Once you've had that ability to hinge and you know what it feels like to push back into your hamstrings and load these guys up, we can start going into anterior loaded good morning, where I'm just gonna grab the kettlebell here, soften up my knee a little bit, push the hip back to load the hinge. Stand back up, soften the knee, push the hip back, come back up. Now this is just gonna help me prep for my kettlebell swing. As you notice, I try my best to not let my shins go this way. That's just gonna help me always load back here and not letting the kettlebell's momentum pull me forward. Whenever I'm starting my swing, I'm always gonna start in a hike position. I hate seeing people try to build up momentum and then start swinging. It just, even for that split second, can put your body in a fragile state. So we're always gonna start in a nice, powerful hike position. Like I bring down the football and hiking behind me. Anything I start is gonna start from here. Whether it's a double arm swing, a single arm swing, or a snatch. Okay, so let's set up a hike position where I'm pushing into my posterior chain. I'm not letting my knees come forward like this. I'm trying to keep them vertical. I'm grabbing my kettlebell and getting an angle. Now I'm nice and tight here. Once I pull the kettlebell back, I need to make sure that my hips don't shoot up, so I don't want to see this. And then we try for a swing. We need to make sure we pull that kettlebell behind our butt first, and then we're ready to thrust our hips. Now when we're doing our kettlebell swing, we're engaged or connected through the part where we thrust until we get to the chest level with our kettlebell. Once our arms get around here, I'm using my pec muscles, my lats, my serratus to stop that kettlebell, and then it goes for a free fall. Now it's free falling, and at the last second, I reconnect to my hinge, pop the kettlebell through, stop it there. In this split second when it's falling, I'm almost disconnected from it, and then reconnected from it. So I'm gonna show you that with a light kettlebell and a heavy kettlebell. I get my hike position, I pull through my butt, stop at chest level, wait for it, hinge. Wait for it, hinge. What we don't want to do is be connected to it the whole time and do swings like this, okay? We've got that split second of time up here. Split second of time. We go with the one arm, it's chilling there for a bit. There's lots of stuff I can do in that split second, okay? Even if we go for a heavier kettlebell swing, you can see that I'm still disconnecting for that slight split second at the top. So I'm getting my kettlebell, pull, disconnect, reconnect, disconnect, reconnect. It's important that right when the kettlebell starts coming between my legs again, I'm engaged with my hamstrings, popping it up, engage, pop. Last thing we're gonna talk about today is arm positioning, guys. If we keep a super straight elbow, it's not necessarily wrong, but I'm gonna get very fatigued by keeping the super long the whole time. And if I have a short little T-Rex arm, it's just gonna feel like a very awkward swing, okay? I'm gonna burn up my biceps and brachioradialis really fast. We want to split the difference. We want a slight bend and a little bit of distance in front of us, okay guys? So with the 24 here, I'm getting in my hike position. I'm solidified in this hike position. I'm gonna pull that elbow through my butt. Elbows, keep a slight hinge. Now as I'm getting to rep 20, 30, and 40 in a row, my form's gonna change slightly because I'm not gonna be as efficient. I might need to start opening up my hips a little bit more. Guys, kettlebell swing, a great exercise to not only build strength, but endurance. It's one of those things that you need to have in your repertoire that can be used at almost any workout, at any time, to pump that heart rate up, or to just start developing some posterior chain strength. If you don't have a good double arm kettlebell swing, kettlebell flows will be really hard, cleans, snatches, all that stuff will be really hard. This is your bread and butter and your entry level position, or entry level exercise to get into the kettlebell. So make this perfect, guys, and you're gonna have some good kettlebell shit going on.